Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
The NFL Madden League Season 192021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove AIM 2021. Week 7 Kansas City Chiefs 1-7 Denver Broncos 1-4 Final. Week 7 Seattle Seahawks 2-1 Arizona Cardinals 2-4 Final. Week 7 Dallas Cowboys 3-5 Washington Football Team 4-2 Final. Week 7 San Francisco 49ers 2-4 New England Patriots 7 Final.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New York Giants. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Now James returning. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now we get a look at Jalen Hurts, the surprise second-round pick back in April, as he gets set to operate this Philadelphia Eagles offense.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. It obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, but I love was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts. 33 yards that time.
One Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Caught by the tight end Hurts. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And down inside the 15 he goes. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sack.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
At the 12-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4.
Hurts pass. Complete.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Eagles 3. Giants nothing.
After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Giants go to work on offense for the first time, and it's Daniel Jones leading the way, the number 6 pick in the 2019 draft.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
Jones pass.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones gets it quickly to Galladay.
Jones pass.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A loss of 8 yards.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Jones pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard.
Jones pass.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down.
Giants.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a former 5th-round pick of the Eagles. This is Dion Lewis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Anthony Harris on the tackle.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3. Giants nothing.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Tackle made back at the 5.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. That's a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Come on, dog! Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Giants have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Graham Gano set.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Eagles.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's second down.
Logan Ryan.
Throwing is Hurts. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. And that's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball to the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders.
Complete to.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down, Giants.
From the gun, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
This is Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Third, operating from the gun. Jones. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
New York.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Over the middle here to Rudolph. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Gano on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The kick is
and he'll bang that one through. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And Rudolph has it left side. 17 yards and a Giant first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 39. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come. And I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there as they get set to take on the Dallas Cowboys. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. In our game, we were treated to a strong first half from the former Blue Devil, Daniel Jones. His guys lead on the road in Philly as we send you back up to Lincoln Financial Field and rejoin Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. He'll get this one to Galladay. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Hardney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Anthony Harris on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39.
Now Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete. The 30. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Gano for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders.
Miles.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Hurts has it left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have now.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Joshua Perkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range. They couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference in the feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, good leadership and a good distributor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
And I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On 2nd and 9, Jones. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hurts pass.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
12 yards there and a 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. It's a 1st down, and he's also, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. So this drive spans 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on the kick away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
1st down, Giants.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
6 yards.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
That is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And Barkley did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
Giants 27, Eagles 20.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Space to run past the 20. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. That is caught inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A good, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Elliott on for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. Hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kenny Galladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
It's second down.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
New York.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
First down, New York.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
A loss of 11 yards.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the...
And now 3rd and very long. Are you cautious here?
I think you have to be, because the first mantra of any football game is don't lose it. Then you give yourself a chance to win it. And if you go ahead and force something now, take a big shot that doesn't pay off, you didn't help your defense out at all.
Yeah, especially here in overtime. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Now a dump off here complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Caught by the tight end Ertz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders.
Miles Sanders.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
13 more yards.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Hurts over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he's got it. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And that changes everything here in OT. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now is, will that chance ever come?
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So into overtime and all the way to the end of overtime, they have a chance to win it. Couldn't convert on the field goal, and we end in the very rare tie.
Don't see it very often. We did discuss it as we began overtime that because it's a regular season game, we're going to play that last quarter. And if no one scores or however, if it finishes in a tie, that's it. But boy, how bad do you feel for him? The opportunity to win it with a field goal at the end, and it doesn't go through the pipes.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.